Watch until the end, and you'll discover the shocking theory that our entire universe, everything you've ever known, may be trapped inside a black hole. Yes, you heard that right. This isn't science fiction, it's a real, mind-bending hypothesis being explored by top physicists. We've always imagined black holes as distant monsters in space. But what if we've been inside one all along? What if the very fabric of our reality, the stars, the galaxies, the flow of time itself, is unfolding within the belly of a cosmic beast? Let's begin with a strange question. What happens inside a black hole after something falls in? Traditionally, we believed that anything crossing the event horizon was doomed, crushed into a singularity, lost forever. But that theory creates a paradox. If matter and information are lost, it violates quantum mechanics. So scientists asked a different question. What if that singularity doesn't destroy everything, but births something else? Something like a new universe. Still watching? Because this is where it gets wild. According to the black hole cosmology theory, when a massive star collapses and forms a black hole, it doesn't just compress matter. It may create a new bubble of spacetime, a new, self-contained universe expanding on the inside. From the outside, it looks like a dead end. From the inside, it's a beginning. Sound familiar? That's exactly how our universe behaves. Expanding, isolated, with an event horizon we call the observable universe. So here's the haunting thought. What if the Big Bang wasn't the start of everything, but just the start of our bubble? Inside a larger structure? What if our universe is the child of a black hole? And what if we're living in that child right now? This isn't just philosophical musing. It's grounded in the math. General relativity allows for the possibility that a black hole could spawn a white hole on the other side. A white hole is the reverse of a black hole. Matter and energy explode out, rather than fall in. And that sounds an awful lot like a Big Bang. Still think it's impossible? Let's look at the evidence. Our universe has an event horizon, the limit beyond which we can't see. It's expanding, just like the edge of a black hole expands as it feeds. The temperature, entropy, and curvature of space all behave as if they originated from an extremely compressed state. And get this, the numbers match. The amount of entropy in our universe is exactly what you'd expect from a black hole of the same size. That's not coincidence. That's a clue. Now ask yourself, why does our universe have a speed limit? Why can't anything move faster than light? Why is time so strictly one-directional, flowing from past to future? Because we're in a gravity trap. We're inside a curved pocket of spacetime, just like the interior of a black hole. Still watching? Good, because here comes the twist. If our universe is inside a black hole, then everything we know, the laws of physics, the passage of time, the structure of matter, is a local phenomenon. It only applies inside our bubble. Outside, there may be different rules. Other universes, other realities, each one birthed by a black hole in some parent universe. We may be one universe in a multiversal tree, branches growing from the collapse of ancient stars. So now let's go deeper. If black holes give birth to universes, could we do the same? Every time a black hole forms in our universe, does a new universe spark to life inside it? Are we cosmic parents without even knowing it? And if so, what kind of universes are we creating? Ones with different physics, different dimensions, maybe even different versions of us? This is more than theory, it's a radical reimagining of where we came from, and what we might become. And it leads to an unsettling conclusion. If we're living inside a black hole, then we can never escape it. Not in this form. Our entire reality is bounded by the event horizon of our parent. We are trapped, but we are also protected. Nothing from the outside can reach us. But we also can't look out. We can't see what created us. We can only observe the echo, the initial expansion, the birth cry of the Big Bang. Everything else is sealed behind a cosmic firewall. And that firewall is the edge of our known universe. Still skeptical? Let's bring in the experts. Physicists like Nikodym Poplovsky have published peer-reviewed papers arguing that our universe could be the interior of a black hole. Even Einstein's equations support the idea, if you apply them to a rotating black hole. The solution describes a tunnel into another region of spacetime. A region with its own future, its own space, its own destiny. Sound familiar? That's us. We may be living in the future of another universe's past. And the terrifying part? That universe might still be out there, watching, or long gone. Which raises another question. What happens to us when our black hole evaporates? When the Hawking radiation finishes its slow work, does our universe die? Or do we, somehow, break through into another layer of reality? Still think you understand what reality means? Because this flips everything. Space is not flat, time is not absolute, and reality is not infinite. It is curved, confined, and possibly contained. So now you have to ask, if we're living inside a black hole, what does that make you? A particle in a simulation? A soul in a system? Or just an observer in the brief, beautiful bloom of a collapsing star's last breath? Let's go even deeper. If our universe was born inside a black hole, that means every moment of your life, every breath, every heartbeat, is unfolding in the aftermath of something else's collapse. You are living in the shadow of a cosmic death. And yet, here you are, alive, thinking, dreaming. That alone is staggering. But there's more. If this theory is true, it means black holes don't just end things. They recycle them, reformat them, transform destruction into creation. That's not just physics. That's poetry written in gravity. Still watching? Then consider this. If we are the result of a black hole, then black holes may be the architects of reality, the seeds of existence. And with every new black hole born in our universe, we may be giving rise to more realities, more timelines, more branches of the cosmic tree. That means you are part of a chain reaction that began long before you were born, and may continue long after you're gone. You are not just stardust. You are legacy, a ripple inside a ripple, unfolding within layers of space and time we'll never fully see. And maybe that's okay, because it forces us to confront a humbling truth. We're not at the center of the universe. We are inside it, carried by it, shaped by forces far beyond our control, but also invited to witness them, to feel awe, to ask impossible questions. So let's summarize what we've uncovered. 1. Black holes don't just destroy, they may create new universes inside them. 2. Our universe has all the characteristics of being inside a black hole, a singularity, an event horizon, and isolated expansion. 3. The Big Bang may have been the white hole birth of our black hole parent. 4. General relativity supports this idea, as rotating black holes theoretically contain tunnels to new spacetime regions. 5. Some physicists propose that each black hole births a universe with its own physical laws. 6. Our universe's entropy and behavior align with that of a black hole of the same mass. 7. If true, then black holes are not the end of physics, they're the next step. 8. This could mean our universe is one of countless others, each nested inside the black holes of other realities. 9. Your life, your mind, your existence, may all be playing out in the heart of a collapsed star. And now, we reflect. If we're truly living inside a black hole, what does that say about life? About purpose? About time? Maybe time only flows because we're inside a gravity trap. Maybe memory, choice, love, all emerge from the curvature of this hidden chamber in space. And maybe, just maybe, everything we call reality is simply a pause, a pocket of order in the chaos of collapse. It's terrifying, it's beautiful, it's humbling, but above all, it's freeing. Because it reminds us that the universe is stranger, more alive, more creative than we ever imagined. And if that's true, then so are we. So if this video expanded your mind, stirred your soul, or made you question your place in the cosmos, do this. Like the video to let the algorithm know you're one of the few brave enough to stare into the unknown. Comment below. Do you believe we're living inside a black hole? Or do you think there's something even bigger behind it all? And share this with someone who needs a reminder that the universe isn't small, cold, or empty. It's alive with mystery. And you're part of it. Because somewhere out there, in the dark beyond dark, another black hole is forming. And maybe, just maybe, another universe is being born.